Hey everyone, welcome to my Cornish cottage tour. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of our 18th century stone cottage here in Cornwall. This is a pre-renovation tour, so we had done absolutely nothing to the cottage in this video. I think a lot of our belongings are in it because we were living in the cottage whilst doing the renovation work. And well, not I say were, we are living in the cottage whilst doing the renovation work. So I did film this tour when we first moved in. So we bought this house about 2.5 years ago now. And when I say we, I mean me and my fiance Tom. So he'll be popping his head in on the videos at some point. Yeah, so we bought it 2.5 years ago, so it's quite an old video now, but I think it will still be really great to show you where we started, and along the way we have filmed a few bits here and there. The plan was to actually, film the entire process of renovating, but we did find it too much to do at the same time as working and renovating and having a life. And I think we also just really wanted to have some nice spaces to be in because we're living in it at the same time. But now I hope I can show you what we've done so far and what we're going to do in the next few months and so on. This behind me is one of the things that we've uncovered during our renovations. It's a gorgeous stone fireplace, but I will show you that at another point. It's not in today's video, so you'll see what was there before. It's quite the difference. We are doing all of the renovation works ourselves. I think the only things that we have had help with is electrics and the putting in the initial plumbing, because we've had to completely redo all of that. So we got some people in to do that, and since then Tom has learnt to do the plumbing himself, so we rarely need to get anybody in to help us. So I look forward to showing you, everything we've learned so far. And so yeah, I think without further ado, let's dive into the house tour. I hope you enjoy. So welcome to our house tour. We moved into this cottage about 8 to 9 months ago, but we've not really done any work on it yet. I don't know, life just got in the way and we got busy, we got a little bit lazy. But we've decided to get going on it now. So this is our little entrance hall. We've got the original key over here, which is pretty hefty for a
huge
for a front door key. Fortunately, there is a smaller one as well. Can't imagine going to the pub with that hanging around your neck.
No.
It does still work as well.
Give it a twist.
Go on then. It did it! Then in here, this is our living room. This is probably going to be the last room that we renovate, so we've just put all our things in it to start with, just so we can actually live in it. But when we first came in here, we loved it, didn't we? Just out of all the properties we'd seen, this had the biggest living room and one of the only living rooms that Tom didn't bump his head on the beams.
Look at that.
So you got a good amount of space between
Even on my
there.
tiptoes.
But yeah, no, we loved it, didn't we? It's got loads of little nails and hooks in the beams up here.
Yeah, it's got lots of character, hasn't it?
Yeah, really
I
loved
feel
it.
like little holes.
But this, I don't know, I can really imagine us having Christmas here, and it just feels cozy. It doesn't, I don't know, but it's not too small. And I think for where we live, it's a really great size house. So, yeah. So we've got a little step up into the kitchen, which I quite like. This house has like a lot of quirks about it. It's all a bit higgledy-piggledy, which I really, really love. And again, like when we viewed this place, you had to see it with kind of with a vision in mind. Right now it's quite hard to tell. But this room, once we get rid of this, I'll show you this in a minute. Once we get rid of that, it's just going to open up the kitchen space so much, and it's just going to be a real, I don't know, just a great kitchen. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we've got the fireplace here, and it's got Tom's beer kit in at the moment, but yeah, we've got the fireplace here, so hopefully we can fit a cooker in there.
What do you mean?
What?
It's the beer storage area.
The beer isn't staying there. We can find a new home for that. One of the first things we did when we moved in here was this wall, wasn't it? Because it had like a big gap here, and you could see that the concrete was just pulling away from the stones. And obviously with stone houses, they're not supposed to be covered in concrete because it can increase damp, and it pulls away, and it's just not good for the stones. In here, when we first moved in, it didn't look like this when we first moved in, but we couldn't live with how it was, and we knew we wouldn't be doing the kitchen for quite some time, so we just did this quick fix, didn't we? I think we spent like £150 in total, did we?
Yeah, I think these were on Facebook Marketplace. I mean, they've not been hung particularly well, but they're better than what was there.
Yeah.
And they were 50 quid, were they?
Yeah, 50 quid.
Or did 30?
Doors.
He gave us 20 quid off, didn't he? Or was it 70 and he gave us
it was
50
quid for all the doors. We've got even more of these doors.
Yeah, we've got loads of those doors. I mean, we're probably not going to use them in the actual kitchen.
No, we might not. But...
And the laminate flooring was like 70 quid or something.
You mean the sideboard?
Yeah, that's what I said.
And yeah, painted the tiles that were already here.
Yeah, we'll have to do a cut to how it looked before.
But yeah, you know, it works. It works for what we need right now. You can literally put a ball on one end and it will roll all the way down to here. So we need to potentially do something with that in the future. Oh, and now for the best bit. Okay, this is our bathroom. There we go. We've got a lovely mint green sink, which actually I think in a different setting could look really lovely. Then the rest of it is yellow. The ventilation for the bathroom is just at the top there.
Go and put your arm up.
Hi. So you can literally, like, I can smell what Tom's cooking out here if I'm in the tub. It's great. But we intend to move it and then have a lovely big kitchen. Oh, I can't wait for that day. But through here is the toilet. It's very cold. Oh. We just put some new flooring down.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Not fantastically, I might add, but...
The best thing about this room is the constantly open window. So you can imagine in the middle of the night in December, which it nearly is.
Oh, it's already freezing.
I know.
I've got my fluffy socks on and my feet are so cold already. And then back through here, we've got our lovely stairwell.
Our cupboard.
Actually, for where we live, having a stairwell like this is quite unique, I think, because a lot of the stairwells are probably about what?
Yeah.
2/3
Easy
of the
that.
width of this.
Yeah, and you can't even fit your full foot on one of the steps.
When we first moved in, this was already all like this, so someone had obviously started some work but didn't get to finish it. Just means we get to finish it, so that's fun. I think I feel like this is such a special wall. I think we're going to have to keep it on show, aren't we? At some point they've put in the skylight here. Let's have a quick turn around to see. Which really does make the difference for the light in this hallway. So if we can, I'd like to keep that, but we might have to, with what our plans are, we might have to move it up. And then through here, this is the only place that Tom bumps his head in the house. Be careful. So this is our biggest bedroom. But the problem in here, it's got so many cupboards. It's got all of this, which was handmade, this, I think.
Yeah.
So, I get angry with it every day because it gets stuck and I can't get my clothes. But I think our plans are to keep these two cupboards on that side, because whether they are original or not, I don't know, but they feel more original, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, if I open that, loads of stuff will probably fall out. Right. Now for the next bit, we're going to flip back to some previous footage from when we first moved in, because we've started renovation work on the back part of the house now. So let's jump to that. The big cupboard.
Really large cupboard.
You got the flash on, honey.
I'm going to get my flash on. So here we have a door going into, wall and door, into another bedroom with a fireplace and a window. Comes out here. And we just saw this in this room. Quite interesting. It's like a little safe, but we can't open it yet. Great if we could though, because we could store all our acorns in there.
Let's go to the attic.
Creepy attic.
This is where the carpet game is great. And that one there.
It's quite a cool little space that.
So that is the end of today's tour. I will do a whole other video on our cottage garden because it is a beautiful walled garden, and I'm so excited to restore the walls and just design the whole garden how we like. So that's something to look forward to. But in the meantime, you can expect to see some renovation, DIY and craft videos as we continue to do up our cottage here in Cornwall. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.